I shoot a movie with fat kids.
You know what time it is, don't you? Sure. Oh, yes. For what it is, nigga. My mama raised me around robbers, killers, and junkies. Where they religion with God, but they worship the money. I'm from the east side of town where you can't trust a soul. That's why I keep it if any and everywhere I go. I met the devil already cause I done been through hell. Before they taught me how to spell, they taught me how to sell. I'm so blunt you can smoke me, pure asshole. I tell them straight like it is and I don't sugarcoat. I know killers that never been caught. I know dope boys who never sold salt. I know side hoes who never gon' talk. I bet you can't see these gold through a ski mat. I know killers that never been caught. I know dope boys who never sold salt. I know side hoes who never gon' talk. I bet you can't see these gold through a ski mat. Pay attention, you might learn something. Get on your grind, you might earn you something. I trip harder than the best of them. And I tax all of the rest of them. If she a real bitch, she gon' hold me down, I run her mouth. Never gossip about what I did and what I hid off in the house. Shout out to all my real trappers who rock it up and piece it out. And Lord bless them street niggas who rap what they really about. No cap, sure. I know killers that never been caught. I know dope boys who never sold salt. I know side hoes who never gon' talk. I bet you can't see these gold through a ski mat. I know killers that never been caught. I know dope boys who never sold salt. I know side hoes who never gon' talk. I bet you can't see these gold through a ski mat. Pay attention, you might learn something. Get on your grind, you might earn something. Pay attention, you might learn something. Get on your grind, you might earn something.
Alrighty. Salute Chocolate running it up in the chat. Salute Chocolate. What are you cooking, Chocolate? I hear my voice going hoarse. Too much talky, born. Too much motherfucking talking. Too much talking, nigga. You been talking all week, nigga. Just talking. Shout out to Chocolate though, man. Look, Chocolate made it easy for me, guys. Members, man. Click that link that Chocolate dropped, man. Chocolate drop. Shout out Kevin Hart. But that link that Chocolate dropped, man. Become a sponsor. Let's get it up. Let's get them memberships up, man. Salute to the members, man. Chocolate is a member. She looking good. Looking good as a member. Shout out to y'all, man. Also, come on, man. Y'all already know. Born Rich Club podcast, man. You don't want to miss out on it. Everybody else is already tapped into the Born Rich Club podcast. So why are you not subscribed? But we ain't gonna trip if you ain't. If you ain't, you can subscribe to the podcast here. Let's type this in the chat. Subscribe to the podcast. God damn it, Born. Subscribe to the podcast here. Yeah, this is a crazy one. This is a crazy one, Chocolate. This is a crazy one, man. Crazy story. But thank y'all for okay, everybody texting. Yeah, crazy story, man. But we're gonna get to it. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down today, ladies and gentlemen, man. Welcome, Born Rich Club, man. Welcome. And man, if you ain't subscribed to this channel, shit, subscribe. Go shop around, look around. You feel me? Check it out. So yeah, this one probably ain't gonna be a long one, man. But it's just a story that I want to make sure that I talk about, man. This happened actually locally. So this is what the streets what them Nashville streets is talking about. Hey, before I get started, nigga, I peeked my head into the Mo 3 sector today. Oh, I see why y'all niggas be over there. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. I know why y'all niggas be over there. That shit was fire today. They got boys and girls got a lot going on around that motherfucker, man. I see now why y'all be over there. I said, yeah. Now I get it. You know what I'm saying? Now I fucking get it. I know why y'all be over there. Them folks is crazy as cat shit over there. Shout out to him. Hold on, let me see if I can find this. What I'm looking for. Y'all bear with me. Let me see. So I had to save it on on the book of faces. I had to save it on the book of faces. Hold on, y'all. Laptop moving a little slow, but we gonna get it. Nah, chocolate. Them folks was wilding out over there, man. Them folks is crazy over there. One thing about them though, they be linking up over that motherfucker though. That's my type of sector right there. I'm finna go over there and see if I can get me some of them nice ladies. They seem like a nice group of ladies over there, damn it. I want to see if I can holler at a couple of them. Shit. No bullshit. No cap. Nigga like the kid say. No cap. All right, come on. Come on. Hold on, y'all. We're moving a little funny. Why is acting like his man? It's load up already. Let me talk. Let me talk a little bit. Load up. It must be a lot going on with my little laptop. So let me chop it up with y'all until this page load. But once this page load, we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it, man. They stick together a bit too over there. Chocolate breaks and sexual relations. And I said, oh my gosh. But I couldn't turn it off. It was like a car wreck. I could not turn that shit off today. I said, I don't know none of these characters, but this is a crazy story. That's the story niggas need to be covering. That story was wild over there. Shout out to the Mo 3 sector, though. I do see why I'll be over there. I do. There's a lot going on. I see why a lot of you motherfuckers is veering away from over there, too. But shout out to them. I subscribe. What's the girl name? Lady 88. Subscribe to her shit today. She got a lot going on over that motherfucker. Come on, Paige. What's up, Miss Renee? This is a good topic you don't want to miss. Oh, speaking of Miss Renee, y'all make sure y'all tell in 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. on the West, 7 p.m. on the East. Miss Renee is gonna do the second episode of the Scissoring Sister Circle, or whatever she's calling it. But y'all can. They gonna be getting down over there. Her, Talk to Me Nice, and Miss Bettina, the Scissor Sisters. Shout out to them. They gonna kill it, goddamn it, and I will be tapped in when they do. So shout out to them, man. Man, why is this page? There we go. All right, fuck it. Let's get into it, man. Without further ado, I was gonna try to wait on more people to come in, but if they don't come in, fuck them. We don't need them. They'll catch it on the replay. God damn it! All right, so this right here is, if it is share already. Shit. All right. So y'all see this title? The crazy title. I hate my laptop moving so fucking slow. All right. It says woman shot and killed after confrontation with husband's girlfriend. Right? I guess since they're married, we'll say the husband's mistress. But no, but this is crazy, y'all. And this shit happened in Nashville, Tennessee, man. Let's get into it. So on this picture, this is Kiana Wilson. Here we go. Kiana Will. Let me make it big. That's what she said. Let's make it big though. All right. So there go the story. So Kiana Wilson, rest in peace. Rest in peace to Kiana. What a Rika B. So Kiana Wilson, Nashville, Tennessee woman shot dead confronting her husband's mistress, Keosha Greer, at her home. The husband is identified as Amadeo Wilson. Let's get into it. We'll break it down. We'll see how would y'all handle this? Who's wrong? Who's right? The whole nine. Make it big. All right, so there we go. Come on, please, please. Metro Public School System. Don't let me down right now. It said a Nashville woman was shot and killed following a confrontation with her husband's alleged mistress after forcing her way into the woman's home, right? According to the Metro Nashville police, Kiana Keedy Wilson, of 42, drove to a home on Scalf Drive after spotting her husband's car parked there. And she used her key to move the husband's vehicle to the front of the house, right? Soon after that, Miss Wilson knocked on the front door of the home of the 42-year-old Keosha Greer. Police say the two women began arguing through the house security camera speaker about whether Wilson's husband was inside, right? So the wife went to the front door, hit the ring camera, and they didn't open the door for the wife, but the mistress was talking to her through the ring camera, and the mistress was like, she's asking, "Yo, is my husband in there?" Right? The mistress is like, "No, he's not here. He's not in here." But the wife is like, "Come on now, I know the nigga in there. His car was in the backyard. I had to move it to the fucking front yard, so we know the husband in there, right?" So now they arguing. They arguing. Come on, laptop. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Hold on, do I gotta go? Okay, I do gotta go there. All right. Then it said at some point, Wilson allegedly tried to push her way into the house. With Greer in turn shooting through the door, missing Wilson, right? So the mistress shot through the screen door because they were saying screen door. Shot through the screen door but missed the girl, right? Then the wife, Wilson, managed to get inside the house eventually, and then a fight broke out between the two women. Police say the shot was fired with the wife in the stomach. So the mistress shot the wife in the stomach, right? And it said, despite her injuries, Wilson got into her husband's car and managed to drive away, eventually stopping to flag down an officer outside of the Madison police precinct. She was rushed to Skyline Medical Center where she was later declared deceased. Right? So then it say, police have yet to say where charges will be filed against Greer, who has since claimed self-defense in the shooting. In a release, Nashville authorities said the incident remained under investigation. Right? So let me see if I can pull up something else. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this right. Let's see if I can get this, y'all. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me see something. Because they've been breaking it down. I'm gonna give y'all some audio. I'm gonna give y'all some audio to listen to. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Shit. What's her name? Wilson? Kiana Wilson? Hold on. It's cold. It's still kicking my ass, man. I'll see this lady talk. Man, I fucking know this. That girl who died, bro, she is somebody's sister. Fuck, I cannot think whose sister this is, man. That's all I've been saying all week, bro. I know this fucking girl, bro. I know this fucking girl. Cause I knew when she had gold teeth in her mouth. That's what I know. Hold on. Let me find a video though, y'all. This is a crazy story. Let's see. This girl probably break it down pretty good. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. Let's see what this girl talking about. Let's see what she talking about. Let's go. Let's stop sharing. Yeah, she did chocolate. So she did end up breaking into a house. She ended up getting into the damn house. And they got into a fight. Hold on, y'all. Let me play this and then we'll chop it up after this. We'll chop it up after this. Let's see if I can make it big. Let's make it big. Let's make it big. Let's go.
Did you hear about the woman who lost her life while she was trying to force her husband to leave his girlfriend's house? 42-year-old KEIONA Wilson from Nashville, Tennessee, knew her husband Amadeo Wilson had a girlfriend, and she wasn't okay with it. Deciding that she was fed up with sharing her man, KEIONA decided to do the unthinkable to get him back. KEIONA knew who her husband's girlfriend was and where she lived, and she figured her husband would be right there with her. So she drove to his girlfriend's house to confront them both. When she saw her husband's car parked outside the back of KEIONA Greer's home, she used her spare key to move the car around to the front of the house. And then she knocked on the door and waited. KEIONA may have thought that this was going to be a regular fight, but she had no idea that her husband's girlfriend had already been charged with attempted first-degree murder back in 2003.
Now that is what's been coming out today. This is what's coming out today. I think this happened yesterday or the day before. But now motherfuckers is going in. The girl who did the shooting, they're going into her history and said she already had an attempted murder. So this girl was already known to shoot that pistol. You feel me? She was already known to shoot that pistol, man. But let's play some more.
Her husband's girlfriend answered through the surveillance speaker, telling KEIONA to leave, but she refused. The two women began to argue through the speaker, with the wife telling the girlfriend to send her husband out and the girlfriend telling her he's not here. But KEIONA wasn't going for that because she saw his car parked outside, so she knew he was there. KEIONA decided to try to force her way inside the girlfriend's house, and as soon as she did that, the girlfriend pulled out a weapon and shot through the door. The bullet missed KEIONA, but she still wasn't afraid. She broke the door down to the girlfriend's house, ran inside, and started fighting her. But KEIONA must have forgotten that the girlfriend was armed, and she pulled out her weapon again, aimed it at KEIONA, and shot her right in the stomach. Despite being critically wounded, KEIONA managed to get in the car and drive herself to the nearest police station, asking them for help. The police did drive her to the hospital, but she later died from her injuries. Police say no charges have been filed against the girlfriend, KEIONA Greer, and people say that they won't be because she shot KEIONA in self-defense. What do you think of this story? Did KEIONA have every right to shoot and kill her boyfriend's wife? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierka with the T. Follow for more.
Oh my God, shit, it's Cardi B. Cardi B. Cardi B, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B, yeah, what's up with it? Hey, what's up? CC Night.
Oh, this shit. Oh my God, bro. Let me exit out of that nigga. Shut up. So that's the question, y'all. What are we saying? Well, all right. Let's talk about the jail part. Well, the reason that the girlfriend probably will go to jail because she's a convicted felon. If she's already been convicted of attempted unaliving, and she's probably gonna go to jail for the gun. You know what I'm saying? And in Tennessee, that's 5 years. You know what I'm saying? 5 years, 3.5 years. She might have to go lay down for 3.5 years. But I don't think she'll go to jail for the unaliving though. You know what I'm saying? Tennessee do have like self-defense laws. We do. And that's a good question, Rika B. That's what I want to know. We'll probably never know where the fuck he was at. You know what I'm saying? And that's the sad part, T Will, ain't it, man? What you mean, T Will? You talking about the wife, ain't it? That's the sad part, man. Cause rest in peace to KEIONA, but damn, man. I know the Tennessee law, man. You come in my house, like you break the door down and get in my house, I can legally shoot you. Yeah, I can legally shoot you. As a convicted felon, that's a mandatory 5. What they say? That's a federal. So what's that? 85%. 85% of 5 years. She's gonna have to do that. She's gonna have to do that for sure. But damn, man, it's sad because I know that girl KEIONA from somewhere, man. But you cannot break in people's houses, man. You just can't, dude. It's sad too. It's a sad case, man, but you can't do it. I'm mad because I know her brother, but I can't think of who her brother is though. But yeah, man, nah, this to me this case is crazy, man, because but all right, fuck it. Let me speak on the other side, right? Because we've had women on this panel, right, that said you they black out, right? I never forget we had a good conversation with Viney B and Talk to Me Nice, and they was saying women black out. So I'm thinking at some point KEIONA like blacked out, right? For her to actually get that door open and get in that fucking house, she blacked out. She blacked out. But the problem is, like I said, in Tennessee, once you cross that quote unquote threshold, and the threshold could be weird too, because she could have like well, now once she crossed that threshold and come in the house, it's on. It's on. That's a free one. That's a free one. Like she probably couldn't have shot her outside. Like that shot through the door, right? Because they said the girlfriend shot through the door first, right? So that shot through the door, that's a tricky one if that would have hit her. If that would have been the fatal shot, then that's tricky. You know what I'm saying? That's tricky. She might get charged with that unaliving if that shot would have hit her. But once she crossed that quote unquote threshold, that's what I'm saying, Chocolate. I think she did. I think she did, Chocolate. I think she got convicted with that first one because everybody is pulling up her records. Yeah, everybody is pulling. Damn, it ain't on that one. And I got rid of the damn Facebook thing. But I think she was convicted. Yeah, I think she was convicted of that attempted unaliving. So that's gonna make her a felony right there. And that kills her. That hurts it right there. Exactly, Chocolate. That's what I'm saying. You black out over love, man, and it kind of. That's why I always say I don't really want to deal with a woman who blacks out. You know what I'm saying? Because you could black out and get me and you in trouble or some shit, man. That's why you gotta be in control of your emotions. You feel me? I know hindsight is 2020, but shit, if you had the keys to his car, damn, but then you would have had to leave your car. But you get the key, you got the keys to his car. Shit, figure out a way, man. We just go fucking take the car. You know what I'm saying? We take the car. And that's a fact, Chocolate. And that's the thing about KEIONA. The girl already done shot one shot at you through the door. You got to get the fuck up out of there. Yeah, you got to get up out of there. You got to get up out of there, Chocolate. Damn that. Damn that. Think about it, bro. If you're unarmed, that somebody shoot a warning shot at you and you on their property, man, get the fuck up out of there, man. I know that's your husband and all that, but that shit ain't worth it, man. I'm getting the fuck up out of there, bro. I ain't lying. You gotta get the fuck up out of there. That's what you cannot do that. She still went in. She was convinced her husband was in there. In my mind, he probably was. Probably was. But also, if they're gonna keep using the word girlfriend, that means he was over there often. So it is a possibility he might have pulled up over there, dropped the car off, jumped in the car with somebody else, and maybe he wasn't there. But that warning shot, you got to get up out of there, man. Like I said, rest in peace to the sister KEIONA. But man, you cannot play with people's home. You can't. You can't, man. Because when you start playing with people's home, man, people gonna do whatever the fuck it takes to protect their home. I know I am. I know I am. If I tell you, hey man, get the fuck away from my door. Get the fuck away from my door. And I shoot a warning shot, and then you still come in my house. That's a free one. Yeah, that's what we call a free one right there. That's a free one. In Tennessee, that's a free one. You ain't gonna do no time unless you're a convicted felon. They'll get you with possession of that firearm. But that's a free one. So damn, and I hate that for her, man. So what I'm hearing now is, so I think I just got like an update on Facebook probably about an hour ago. What I'm hearing now is the girl who shot is locked up now. But I think the only thing they're gonna charge her with is the possession of the firearm. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna charge her with that. Especially if it was just one time in the stomach. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't she didn't overdo it. It wasn't multiple times. It wasn't in the back. It wasn't no crazy shit. Nah, she was though. She was chocolate for real. She wanted her husband out of that motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? KEIONA said, damn that. My husband is in this motherfucking house and I know he in here. So, bitch, bring him out. Okay, you ain't gonna bring him out. I'm coming in that motherfucker to get him. But that warning shot, me personally, that warning shot would have got me up out of there. I ain't gonna lie, fuck that. Ride or die my ass. That warning shot is like, what? Oh shit. They shooting. I'm getting the fuck up out of there. Yeah, but it's just a sad story all around, man. It's just one of them local stories that done went viral, man. Yeah, she fought her with a gun. Yeah, they got into a scuffle. Even with a gun. She done shot a warning shot and that girl still went in there to fight her, man. That's blacking out. You gotta be blacked out. You gotta be blacked out. And I don't know, it might be. She might, 2025, she might got cameras in the house. But a fight do sound crazy. But I ain't gonna lie, you gotta think though. They're only really getting the girl who shot the gun. They're really only getting her story. So she might not. She might be lying about it was a fight. That's what I would tell the police. Yeah, she broke in my house and we got into a tussle or a scuffle and shit. I shot. You got to spice it up a little bit. I know I would. I'd spice it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But she probably just shot the shit out of her as soon as she got in that house. And like I said, man, this shit sad all the way around, man. And she made it to the precinct, but I lost too much blood, man. Lost too much blood, family. That's the sad part, man. That's what I'm saying, chocolate, man. That shot, how the fuck, man, how the fuck a warning shot don't make you say, okay, now this is too much. This is too much. That's rage, right? What they call it? What they call it? Rage? What's a rage? A crime of passion? I guess that's why they have a crime of passion. I don't know, Rika. No, they're not saying anything about children or kids or none of that. A mother, she must didn't have kids, right? Because wouldn't they say, like, I would have read somewhere, a mother of two, a mother of one, a mother of four, you know what I'm saying? I would have read that somewhere. So I don't think they have kids. I don't think so. I don't think so. And the way they hey, and listen, and the way they just throwing that word around like the husband's girlfriend, like what the fuck does that even mean? The husband, that's a mistress, god damn it. Why y'all saying a husband's girlfriend? That's crazy. Yeah. Nah, for real, chocolate. That bullet. Now, Tennessee, we got some crazy laws, but nah, like if you I don't know how that works. Like if you're on if you're on my porch and you're unarmed and you don't cross that quote unquote threshold, I don't think I can legally shoot you. I don't. I think I gotta wait until you step into that threshold, especially if you're unarmed. If you're unarmed, yeah, no, you can't. Now, if you come on my porch with any weapon, I'm talking about a baseball bat, a knife, a gun, anything. You can goddamn it. You can pop it. I'll be wondering how do the man feel in that situation though. What the fuck? Somebody gonna say, well, the man can be with the mistress now. Man, you cannot be with the mistress now, bro. You are truly a piece of shit if she unalive your wife and you end up being with her. Hell nah, you a piece of shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy if you do that. Yeah, man, your wife gone. You gotta find somebody else. You gotta cut the mistress off. Got to. Yeah, unalive my wife. We could never be together after that. Yeah, probably Rico. Probably get that life insurance. Nah, this whole shit was just crazy to me, man. I ain't gonna lie. This was a wild story. When I read it and heard about it, I was like, damn, this is a wild one. See if I can find another video on it. Fuck it. And I ain't doing shit else. Let me see. They had some good ones on TikTok. Let me see. I don't even remember if I know my damn TikTok login. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, if they send me a code, I can get in here. You can send me a code to my phone, I can get in here. Let's see. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Oh shit. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, cool. They let that boy in. Yeah, we can find us some videos on it now. I already know TikTok gonna take forever. I probably could have watched that other fucking Facebook video too, though. Let me see. What is it, Wilson? You gonna kill me. Fucking TikTok, bro. I'm gonna kill my monetization, bro. Fuck. Fuck. You mother. That's why I don't like TikTok. Hopefully it didn't play. Could y'all hear that music? Y'all answer me that real quick. Did y'all hear that music I was just playing? Hopefully I was the only. Hopefully y'all couldn't hear that music. Did y'all hear that? Man, I hope y'all didn't hear that fucking music, bro. I really hope y'all couldn't hear that music, man.
Yep, it's me.
Did you hear some music?
I don't know because I was coming into the stream and I was on my phone, so you gotta ask Rika.
Okay, Doughboy said they couldn't. Okay, I just heard it on my end. All right, cool. What you think
What I
about
just said?
this
You see
though?
my last comment?
Let me read it. Let me read it. What if he put Social Security money on the mistress book? Put her Social Security.
Yeah, because you know if they still married, he qualified for Social Security.
Yeah.
And then he can take it and put it on her books. So yeah, he'd
Yeah.
be called
And
like you
she'll
said,
be
he'd be
out.
trash if he fuck with
Yeah.
her. He'd be
Uh-huh.
trash.
And she'll be out though. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Whatever 5, do the
Oh
math.
right,
5
you said
years.
just 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years, and it's federal, so it's 85%. She got mandatory 85% of 5 years, so whatever that is. I was thinking, sounds like about 3 and some change,
Yeah,
4,
yeah.
somewhere around there.
Probably like 2.5. They probably throw probation on that shit and everything.
Yeah,
Good behavior, all kind of stuff can get her out hella early. Nowadays they be
that's
trying to let the people out hella early. Well, at least in Cali they try to let you out early if your shit really, ain't serious.
yeah. I know some places you can get good. I don't know how it is with like federal, but I know
Oh
you can
yeah,
get like what they
good
call
behavior.
it, a 2 for 1.
Right. Even
Yeah,
if you like take a class or something in California, you can get like out here you can get time knocked off for everything, for
yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the same way here too.
All you gotta do is do shit. Just don't be in there doing nothing and they gonna throw you some time. But that shit is crazy, boy.
Ain't it crazy, man? When I saw this shit on Facebook, I was like, bro, nobody might not tap into my my YouTube, but I'm gonna cover this, man.
But you right though. What if we don't got the story? Baby girl is gone.
Hmm. So
We
we
can't
only
get
got
that
one
story.
side of it.
Like we need to see if they got a ring light or something.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I was wondering. Like, I'm sure the police gonna review that ring camera footage should tell you if the
Right.
husband
Even a
was there
neighbor or
or not.
something. Somebody got to have a little piece. At least show us outside in the front. See if we can see her bum rushing in the door.
Yeah. All right.
That'd be
Let's watch.
good.
I'm gonna check out some of these TikTok videos. Now that's what I heard too, though, boy. It's mandatory. It ain't no 2 for 1s. They don't have a program. It's 85%. Yeah,
Okay.
85% in the feds. You gotta do it. That's the same thing I heard too. Let me see though before I search. Make sure I ain't got nothing crazy before I share my screen. You know the trolls be out, man. Them trolls be lurking. Ain't nothing crazy that pop up.
I'm gonna drop as soon as my client get here. I don't want you to think I'm be up here. I'm just up here chilling for now, though.
Nah,
I got
you
about.
good. You good. You good.
I just want you to know. Don't think I'm just leaving. I ain't gonna make my exit. How you be saying? All right, bro. I'm ready.
All right, let me turn this.
Wilson. She was unalived on Monday the
I'm about to
25th.
turn this up.
So I'm making a post about unpopular opinion. I don't know if y'all heard about. I think her name is KEIONA Wilson. She was unalived on Monday the 25th in Nashville, Tennessee. She's a 42-year-old black woman. From what the news say and different reports I've seen, her husband, her husband had a girlfriend. She went to the house. She moved her husband's car. And then they say she was at the door. So I don't know if the girlfriend had a ring light or what doorbell, but I think they were had like an argument through that because you can talk through that. And then the girlfriend actually used her bang bang, and she didn't hit her, but somehow the wifey done got into the house. They had a physical altercation, and then the girlfriend used that bang bang, and she got her in her stomach. Wifey done left. Wifey done died in her car in the middle of the street. Okay. No man is worth your life, ladies and men. No man is worth that. No man. I'm not fighting over no man, y'all. I'm not fighting over no man. No man. But let me tell you, if I had a husband or my man and he got hurt, listen, y'all, where I'm at in my life as a 43-year-old woman, I'm out. Listen, I'm not about to fight no woman over you.
No.
I'm not about to fight no woman over you. I'm not dealing with you either, though. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve me.
Is that you?
Hey, you can
I
have
got
him.
you. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm out, y'all. I am out. I have never understood your man is cheating, but you want to fight that woman.
Right, she deserved what
Your
she got.
girlfriend is cheating, or your wife is cheating, but you want to fight this man? Who you in agreement with? Who are you in agreement with? I don't care if they knew or if they didn't know. I'm just gonna put that out. I don't care if they knew or they didn't know.
Okay.
Listen, I don't care. If she knew you had a wife, if she knew you had
Can
a
pause
man
these videos.
or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm not about to
Yeah, you
fight them,
can't top the screen.
but I will.
What the fuck
I
is
will
that?
leave you. So this lady,
That's what I'm
It's
doing.
top.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There we go. Then what you saying, though?
I'm saying the bitch deserves what she got, bro. Ain't no way in hell you fighting over a nigga that's cheating on you. If he cheating on you, you want to be a dummy. And the bitch shot through the door. First of all, she gave you a warning shot, and you still want to be big badass, be Hulk woman. Bitch, I'm gonna shoot you in your stomach. While I know you're gonna hurt.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn, dope boy. But at least
I have
give
no
her a rest
sympathy
in
for no
peace, dope
shit.
boy.
yeah, yeah. Rest in
Dope
peace.
boy
Yeah,
like
I
the
don't,
bitch,
yeah.
the bitch, the bitch.
You know,
Fuck that recipe.
She
Fuck that
gone, dope
recipe.
boy.
No, fuck that. That you can still be here.
God damn.
But you want to be a dumb bitch, or you gonna be a dumb bitch? I know RIP. You could still be here.
True.
I'm gonna show you. You got kids, all that shit. Now your kids are without you because over a nigga. He's a dummy.
yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, if she's strong enough to break in the motherfucker house, she probably would have beat up the girlfriend.
Hey,
Yeah,
she
Right,
she
must
she's
have
probably.
been winning. She must have been winning. That's why it took a minute for her to, you know what I mean? Because why she didn't shoot her
Yeah,
right when she got in the door? So she tried to see about her with her hands first.
no,
And she seen she
like Warren
couldn't.
Rich said.
And she
But like
probably was
Warren
like,
Rich said,
shit, let me get her.
she wait up. Like Warren Rich said, she waited for her to come through that threshold.
Yeah,
Soon as you
Mhm.
step, I'm gonna shoot you. That first shot, I know I didn't hit you because it's a warning shot. But once you step your foot into my house, bitch, I have every right to take your life.
But the only thing about it, like Bourne said, is this is her story. You know, that's the only thing. This is the story she telling. This ain't the story nobody else telling for us. So
Yeah,
we'll
But
never
but
get
that
the
ring
side.
camera gonna
So
show it. I'm sure that ring camera showed
yeah,
her
cause she could have
getting
pulled
in
that
the
bitch
house.
inside too, y'all. She could have
Well,
pulled her ass inside and shot her.
but the thing about this, you on my property. Some people will, but some people fail to realize this. Once you step in somebody's yard, it's enough to shoot you. You went about the front door. It's the yard, the property
Well, it
line.
depends on where you at, though,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. Because I mean, I know
You could
here
be in
though, boy.
California where the
Yeah,
gun. Hold on, you can be in California where the gun laws are tight as fuck. California got one of the tightest gun laws. You cross my property line, I have the right to shoot the shit out you.
but not if I ain't got no whip. Well, in Tennessee, if I ain't
You
got
don't
no
have to have
whip.
a weapon, bro. You can be verbally threatening me. I don't know what you got. I can shoot you shit out you, bro.
Well, not in Tennessee. Not in
But
So
they
you
Tennessee.
did change the laws too,
Yeah.
though, boy.
Because I know
nah.
what'll come back and hurt you.
I mean, mama's the police, my grandpa's the police. I know the laws. Fuck all that shit. You
Yeah,
can step on my property and say, I bet you I'm going to go to jail. Guarantee you. Now, if you're running off my property and your back turned towards me, then I shoot you, then I go to jail. But if you face me, come towards me, and you're nothing in your hands, you coming at me aggressively, I can lay you the fuck down.
maybe. Now you're right. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah,
though. You got a point right there. But
I
if
mean,
I'm
you
just
can
in the
look up the
front yard
laws if
yelling,
y'all need to look them up. See, y'all lucky I ain't got time because I'll be on the
no,
laptop.
I don't have to look at the law. I deal with it every day.
because
My
I'll say
grandpa,
this.
my baby mother worked
Oh,
in
that's
LA.
right. You top flight. He probably,
Yeah,
you
well,
know
let
what?
me
I give
say
it to
this.
you then.
Let me say this though, boy. I know in Tennessee, if you come in my front yard and you just yelling, cussing at me, and you're not advancing
Quit
towards
fucking
me,
yelling.
yeah, if you just yelling, fuck you, bitch
Bitch,
ass
you
nigga, come
stupid.
outside. Come out. No, just imagine this, Ty. Like if a motherfucker pull up and he's in my front yard saying, bitch ass nigga, come outside, and he ain't got no weapon, I can't just step on my front porch and shoot the shit out of him. I can't.
Right.
But like Doughboy said, maybe if he's advancing towards me, that might change the game.
I know about the advancement. I ain't
It got to
100%
change
sure because
games,
I
bro.
ain't checked,
So
but
they
I'm going
saying,
with Doughboy.
I'm telling you, like for instance, like the felon part, she's not gonna go to jail. One thing I know about the law, you can't be a felon in the streets with a gun. You can still have a gun at your house to protect your home as a felon.
Oh, I
So
don't know. Let me Google
you
that. Let me
gotta know
Google.
the loopholes in the laws. There's loopholes in this shit, bro. You can't be on the street with a gun, but you still have a gun safely in your home, secured, away from kids, and to protect your house. You see what I'm saying? You can't just be in the street with no gun. You're going to jail for that. But at the same time, you can't just be, running up on people's shit like that and think that you can just do what you want to do at somebody else's establishment. You feel what I'm saying? You can't come in my house, even bamming at my shit. I think you about to do some dangerous to me. I can shoot you. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what you have. I don't have to wait to see what you have if I feel threatening. If I wait, I could be the one dead first.
Okay.
You know,
so mine is saying, so Tennessee, I can't have it in my house. A convicted felon. A convicted felon in Tennessee can't have a weapon, period. Yeah.
So you're saying you're a convicted felon, right? And you're a convicted felon, and someone else has the gun in the house, and they're not a convicted felon. You still can't be there, or you got to move or something.
That's kind of what they say. You know, that gets a little tricky, and they're a little lenient. They're a little bit more lenient with that. But technically, yes, I'm not supposed to be in a home with the firearm, period. But they're lenient.
Come make me be. Stop. Nigga, tell me. Stop, yo.
They lenient with that though, because I have heard of cases where my homeboy girl had a gun. The cops raided the house and they didn't hit my homie with nothing. You feel me?
But that'd be the crazy part when shit like that happen. It'd be so like it depends. Like say you have a bad reputation with the police. Then some of them like, man, you the same thing I put up the other week. You talk shit to me. I see if you wouldn't talk shit to me, I would have left. That
Yeah. You're right though, but a lot of that be at the police discretion. You feel me? If the police just want to be an asshole, then they can be like, yeah, nigga, legally you don't supposed to be around any weapons. It's like when you're in the car. When you're in the car with somebody, normally the cops would just let the nigga take his charge or whatever. But if he want to be an asshole and you're a convicted felon, you can go down too for that gun just being in the car. Yeah, but a lot of times if you just be like, hey, I didn't know he was in the car, man. That's my guy. He always keeps a gun, I get. Or I didn't know he was in the car. That's what I would say. Me, because I'm a convicted felon. So me as a felon, I'm gonna always say, officer, I did not know this man had a gun. I didn't know.
Man, it's only right if you tell the truth too. Like, man, I didn't tell him I had it in the car. That's my fault. But it's still happened to him. You know, so as long as there's a license gun, because think about it,
yeah. And this how I know they really don't be tripping like that. Because think about all the famous convicted felons who have armed security around them. You know what I mean? So I know it's loopholes. There's loopholes and shit.
Off-duty police officers.
Oh, that's okay. They gotta hire off-duty police officers.
Yeah, they hire off-duty police officers.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And like probably, but the thing about I learned too about doing security, like sometimes when certain events come out here, one of my homeboys, he do private security. He call me, hey, tonight Rihanna coming in town, but you might not be doing security for her, but you're gonna be doing security in the same building she's in. You're gonna watch this floor. That's her floor. Nobody's gonna come on this floor. After she's done her concert, she's gonna come on this floor and nobody be able to bother her. Type of shit. You know what I mean? I'm just on the floor while she's at the concert. When she get there, her security coming, I'll leave.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I'm never dealing directly with the artist. I probably don't even see the artist, but I'm securing something that belongs to the artist because they come to these rooms and niggas be hitting that shit. They at the concert, when they come back to their room, all their jewelry gone. So they got niggas that stand at their door when they gone. They pay us like, hey, you got shit. The concert start at 10. They're gonna leave out of here around 8. So I need you around 7:36, and like that. But that shit is just it's all in within what the rules are in that state, because every state ain't the same. You know what I mean? So I can't tell you. Well, the only thing I can do is learn from what you tell me about Tennessee rules.
Yeah. No, I know Tennessee don't. Some shit they lenient on, some shit they don't play about.
Right.
Yeah. Like we got easy. Well, you got, it's a process, and you if you got the money and willing to be patient, you could get it. Like me, I got a drug charge. I probably, if I really took the time, I'm sure I could get that. I ain't gonna say I'm sure. I probably could get it expunged. I know the one time I checked into it, they said what would stop me from being eligible is I had misdemeanors. I pled guilty to misdemeanors before I got my felony.
How many strikes they gave you?
So we don't have 3 strikes in Tennessee.
For real?
We don't have the 3 strike law.
That's cool.
You just become a habitual offender, and it's not really a number. It's not really a number on it. But I have heard people.
Like, for instance, before the 3 strikes law, we had a max because we call them max out. You want to max out the number, like say you keep, like you said, you're a reoffender. You keep going to jail. Nigga, they're gonna max you out at some point where, like, after a while, nigga, you're not even gonna go to jail no more. Like, nigga, you just been in jail for like 40 years already.
Yeah, exactly, though, boy. See, we don't have 3. It ain't like 3. If I'm not mistaken, I heard California is 3 felonies.
Yeah, 3 strikes. You can have 15 felonies in 1 strike.
Okay. See, I don't know how that works.
Every felony doesn't demand a strike.
Okay, cool. Okay, I didn't know that.
Because if I'm a 6-time felon, how you a 6-time felon and you're not in jail? Because 3 strikes, you in that bitch for 20-something or longer. You know what I mean? So, like, it be niggas like, I'm a 5-time felon, I'm a 7-time felon, 8-time felon, 10-time, whatever the fuck. How many times you got caught with, because some felons be on the verge of a misdemeanor, but since you have already a record, they're going to leave it at a felony type shit.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by that, bro. Wow, everything is not, it doesn't equals up. Even though it should be a misdemeanor, but you a repeat offender, motherfucker. So we're going to give you this felony. And that's how it happened to, like, one of my homies.
And then, you know what's crazy? That's really what happened to me, though, boy. Instead of them getting me with, like, possession with the intent to resell, they hit me with a simple possession, but they said it's my 3rd simple possession, which has to be a felony. That was part of my plea.
Yeah, because you're repeating it. So it's like, we want to give you the misdemeanor, but we can't because you keep doing it. So
exactly,
it's a misdemeanor in our eyes, but to the world, in the job force in the world, it's gonna have to be a felony. Yeah,
exactly. It's like, nigga, we gotta hit you with a felony.
Right.
We could hit you with the intent to resell, which is an automatic felony, but we're gonna drop it down to simple possession, but it's still gonna be a felony because nigga, this your 3rd one. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's how, like, my cousin, he got sent up the road because simple shit, like, he's on a 2nd strike. They said we don't give a fuck if you sneeze the wrong way, you're going to jail for 15. Then you got caught, really, not let me, I swear to God, got caught stealing fucking tampons for his girl. He got caught stealing tampons and she gave him the money to get the tampons. He said, I didn't have no money for no cigarettes, so I'm going to steal the tampons and buy some cigarettes. Now you're doing 15.
Yeah. I watched like a documentary on the nigga they trying to get out of jail from Cali, man. But it was weed. When Cali was hard before y'all was lenient with y'all weed, relaxed with y'all weed laws, they got his ass on the 3 strikes. And it was weed. And now they saying that Cali is more relaxed on the laws. They trying to get him out. Yeah.
Recreation, we got like drive-through weed shops, we got walk-in weed shops and storefronts. Like, so it's like they tax the weed now. So now it's legal.
But they saying dope boy, like, they gave this nigga 3 strikes like in the 90s for weed because he kept getting caught with weed in the 80s and 90s.
That now, because the reason why I'm in here, the reason why I'm here, that law is decriminated. Is it decriminated? It's not a criminal.
Decriminalized.
They decriminalized it. So why would I still have to be here? It's like a nigga in the moon selling hooch before they legalize liquor again. You know what I mean? Selling moonshine and hooch everywhere, and then they got caught but then they a law, and now they start getting out.
Yep, and on that, I ain't gonna lie though. It's crazy, dope on that documentary. At last, when the documentary went off, he's still in there, bro. He done lost about. They say he down to his. I think on the documentary, I think he lost his last appeal, bro. So he got to do life, homie.
So why? But it's only fucking weed, though. It's not well, probably back then it wasn't a level 3 narcotic, but it's not even a level 3 narcotic anymore.
But it was them strikes. It was them strikes, though, boy, that got him. You feel me?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, them strikes. I watched a whole documentary on that shit. Like I said, what you said. I said, man, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. My boy. Yeah, that is. That's fucked up. Oh, I had another one.
Yeah, that's crazy work, son.
Yeah, when I watched that. Guess I'll watch another. Let me watch another one of these damn TikTok videos. See what they talking about real quick.
Yes, sir.
Yo continuaba mi viaje, recorriendo carreteras.
This is why I don't like TikTok. This ain't even a video I tried to click on either.
Hey, what you do is this on TikTok. Keep the speaker off.
What I'm gonna do is, nigga, stop sharing. Because if I don't share it, y'all can't hear it.
Right.
Yeah, let me stop sharing it. And why does it just keep going to the wrong video? Okay. I was just trying to see. Let me see what these people talk about. I don't know, dude. Some of these videos don't look right. Let's see. You right. You right, bro. I could have just kept that shit muted.
Right.
Nah, now I can share it. I can share it and play this. Brother, new people done came in. All right.
Where a wife has been unalived for breaking and entering, even after warning shot, still pushed her way into the alleged other woman. The report stating that the wife's name is KEIONA.
Hold on. I'm about to go to my other phone. I'm gonna get off and come right back. I'm going to my other phone.
Was obviously the same man. Other than that, they didn't have anything in common. The reports state that the wife found the husband's car parked in the back of the mistress's home and proceeded to move his car to a position using her spare key to move his car to a position and block it and block some sort of way where he couldn't leave or whatever, and then proceeded to go up to this woman's home. Again, this is out of Nashville. This just happened a couple of hours ago. The wife was, again, warned by warning shots by the lady's home that she broke into. Still, she proceeded to push her way in. And so it resulted in the woman pew in her stomach. And she was then transported to the hospital by a passerby that saw her in her condition. Because, again, she parked the husband's automobile in a position to where he couldn't drive away to be the person to take her to the hospital. So a passerby took her to the hospital where she succumbed to the injury that she sustained back at the residence. This is just tragic, again, on so many different levels. We're talking about, I don't know if the wife, the reports didn't state if the wife had children with the husband or if there are any children involved with either party. But again, marriage vows are sacred and they've already been consecrated centuries ago. And what we've forgotten in today's microwave marriage society is the sacredness and the covenants that has been imbued on marriage vows. Marriage vows, like I said, I went to couples counseling, and the reason why I did it is what we're seeing in the news today. I hadn't seen any that were successful. And what I learned is marriage vows were once anchors for the soul. And many today in our 21st century treat them as accessories to their happiness. But if we look at history, it reminds us when vows lose their sacredness, hedonism fills the gap. When pleasure rules over promise, lives unravel. This is a very, again, super sad, super unfortunate situation where, and I just did a video yesterday where the guy was saying, like, if your girl cheats, don't blame the man. It's natural for him to do that. So who's to blame? Who's to blame in this situation? We're talking about a man that took a sacred oath, a sacred covenant, a sacred agreement that he couldn't control, once again, his lower nature and honor the vows that he took. Is the mistress, in your view, to blame? Is the husband who took the sacred oath to blame? Is the wife who, despite the fact that there were warning shots, still proceeded to push her way into the woman's space? Who, in your view, would you say there should be blame? Again, because situations we already know happen in the course that they're going to happen, right? We know that the creator, we've been taught in church and in Sunday school and through Bible study, that the creator makes no mistakes. He is the orchestrator of all, good and not so good. So we can say from that, he was the orchestrator of that chaos and how it all played out. Viewing it that way, then there is no blame. That is an event that was going to take place, although very sad. My heart and my condolences goes out to, if KEIONA had children, her family, her loved ones, regardless of her being unable to control, here we go again, crimes of passion. And when we're in the heat of the moment, how if we just take a moment to just pull back, but again, nothing happens by chance. Anyway, my question here is, are we living marriage vows with the weight of the covenant, or are just chasing pleasure until it breaks? Alabama and Nashville now isn't just crime stories, they're a mirror. And it's time that maybe we look a little closer before we rush into these marriages. Just my opinion. Chime in. Again, it's news out of Nashville. The wife is KEIONA. The supposed mistress is Keosha. KEIONA went to Keosha's home and saw her husband's car there, proceeded to commit a burglary, because that's what that is, a strong arm burglary, and go into this woman's home, in which it had the ultimate consequences. It cost her life. And again, now
Come on, computer. Yeah, man. And I said that earlier, man. Damn, I know the husband is like, damn, boy. If I wasn't cheating, my wife would still be alive. Fuck. Mm. And if the husband was in that house, it's another thing. If the husband in that house, once you hear that, whatever you doing, if you're in the back room chilling, hiding or whatever, once you hear that warning shot, nigga, you gotta see what's going on. Damn, man. Shit sad all the way around though, guys. It is, man. But fuck it. Anyway, y'all, that's just something I want to bring to the tool, man. Hopefully the replay gang will go back and check it out. But that's a wrap, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all hostage. I just want to bring that, man. That's something that's viral in my neck of the woods. Everybody's talking about it. Who's wrong? Who's right? And all of that shit, man. But be careful, y'all. Fuck that. Like that other woman said on that video, man. That shit don't be worth it, man. Too cool. That's what I said. And I say this. I don't know, man. I can't call what women would do, but I tend not to attract those type of women, man. I tend to attract the women that, hey, they gonna see my car outside that woman's house and cry and fucking go home and be mad as hell at me. I've worked with women who ain't finna go knock on the door, approach you, break down the door, and all of that shit. I don't think so. I don't think so. But salute to y'all, man. I'll be on these YouTube streets. I'm finna get some shit done around the house. And so salute y'all. Salute, fam bam. I check in with y'all later.
I built this shit.
Me, brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. Drive, motherfucker!